News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am Prashant Kumar Sinha giving you a quick update about some of the job vacancies where you can apply. Today we will be discussing about vacancies in Directorate of Lighthouses and Lightships, Delhi Development Authority, Central Bureau of Investigation, Department of Telecommunication and National Fire Service College, Nagpur. The Directorate General of Lighthouses and Lightships is a subordinate office under the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. It provides general aids to marine navigation along the Indian coast. The headquarters of the Directorate is at Noida, UP. For administrative control, the entire coastline has been divided into 9 districts, having their regional headquarters at Gandhidham, Jamnagar, Mumbai, Goa, Cochin, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata and Port Blair. Its motto is to provide safe and secure navigation in Indian waters. Its mission is to help the mariners and local fishermen to navigate safely in Indian waters. Applications are invited from eligible Indian citizens for filling up of one post of Navigational Assistant Grade 3 in Jamnagar Directorate by the Director of Lighthouses and Lightships, Jamnagar, Gujarat. Initial posting shall be at any lighthouse or differential global positioning system station of Saurashtra Coast in Gujarat State under Jamnagar Directorate and liable to be transferred anywhere in India. The last date and time for receipt of applications is 31st of August 2021 at 1700 hours. In respect of Northeast region, that is Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim, Ladakh division of Jammu and Kashmir, Lahaul and Spiti district of Pangi subdivision of Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh, Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands, the last date will be 7 days more than from the closing date. Applications received after the last date and time will not be entertained. The applications should strictly be forwarded to the Director, Directorate of Lighthouses and Lightships, Deep Bhavan, Pandit Nehru Marg, Jamnagar 361008, Gujarat, superscribed with application for the post of Navigational Assistant Grade 3, preferably by speed post or registered post. Department will not be responsible for any postal delay. Any addendum or corrigendum regarding this advertisement will be published on departmental website www.gdft.gov.in only, and it shall not be published in Employment News or any other media. Delhi Development Authority intends to fill up following posts on deputation basis from eligible and willing officers belonging to central government or state government or union territories or organizations dealing with public work or town planning. 2 posts of Chief Engineer Civil, 1 post of Chief Engineer Electrical, 4 posts of Superintending Engineer Civil, and 1 post of Superintending Engineer Electrical. The initial tenure of deputation period will be for 3 years, extendable up to 5 years on year basis, which may however be terminated at any time before completion of period or extended period at the discretion of the Delhi Development Authority. For complete details regarding eligibility criteria, terms and conditions, etc., kindly visit DDA's website www.dda.org.in. Last date for submission of applications is 31st of July 2021. Before we move on to the vacancies in CBI, let us know more about the Bureau. The Central Bureau of Investigation traces its origins to the Special Police Establishment SPE, which was set up in 1941 by the Government of India. The functions of the SPE then were to investigate cases of bribery and corruption in transactions with the War and Supply Department of India during World War II. Superintendence of the Special Police Establishment was vested with the War Department. Even after the end of the war, the need for a central government agency to investigate cases of bribery and corruption by central government employees was felt. The Delhi Special Police Establishment Act was therefore brought into force in 1946. This act transferred the superintendence of the SPE to the Home Department, and its functions were enlarged to cover all departments of the Government of India. The jurisdiction of the SPE extended to all union territories and could be extended also to states with the consent of the state government concerned. The DSPE acquired its popular current name Central Bureau of Investigation CBI through a Home Ministry resolution dated 1st of April 1963. Initially, the offences that were notified by the central government related only to corruption by central government servants. In due course, with the setting up of a large number of public sector undertakings, the employees of these undertakings were also brought under CBI's purview. Similarly, with the nationalization of banks in 1969, public sector banks and their employees also came within the ambit of the CBI. From 1965 onwards, the CBI has also been entrusted with investigation of economic offences and important conventional crimes such as murders, kidnappings, terrorist crimes, etc. on a selective basis. And now the vacancies. Applications are invited from eligible and willing officers under the Central Police Organization, State Police Organizations, officers of Central Excise and Customs or Income Tax, or persons working under central government or state government or public sector undertakings for filling up of 10 vacancies subject to change in the rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police in the Central Bureau of Investigation on deputation, including short-term contract or absorption basis. The number of posts, pay scales, eligibility criteria, period of deputation, and pro forma of application are available on the CBI website www.cbi.gov.in. The applicants may send their applications along with all the required documents and information through proper channel to Deputy Director, Personnel, Central Bureau of Investigation, 5B, 7th floor, CGO Complex, Lodi Road, New Delhi 110003, so as to reach within 60 days of issue of this vacancy circular in the Employment News. Office of Controller of Communication Accounts Office, Maharashtra and Goa Circle, Mumbai, Department of Telecommunication, Ministry of Communication, Government of India intends to fill up 33 posts of junior or senior accountant, lower division clerk, multitasking staff on deputation basis for a period of 3 years. The distribution of vacancies are as follows: 10 posts of senior accountant, 9 posts of junior accountant, 13 posts of lower division clerk and 1 post of MTS. Accordingly, applications are invited from eligible and willing officials of central government, state government, union territories, universities or recognized research institutes, public sector undertakings, semi-government, statutory or autonomous organizations. The location of posting is at Mumbai, Nagpur and Aurangabad. The eligibility criteria, terms and conditions, pro forma for application and certificate to be recorded by the employer, etc. for the mentioned posts may be seen at website www.cgca.gov.in. Applications should reach within 50 days from the date of publishing of this circular in the Employment News or Rozgar Samachar. Ministry of Home Affairs requires the services of a suitable officer for filling up 1 post of director in the National Fire Service College, Nagpur, under the Ministry of Home Affairs on deputation, including short-term contract. The departmental officers in the feeder category who are in the direct line of promotion shall not be eligible for consideration for appointment on deputation. Similarly, deputationists shall not be eligible for consideration for appointment by promotion. The period of deputation, including short-term contract in another ex-cadre post held immediately preceding this appointment in the same or some other organization or departmental of the central government, shall ordinarily not exceed 4 years. The maximum age limit for appointment by deputation shall be not exceeding 65 years as on the closing date of receipt of applications. The nominations of eligible officers along with the application in duplicate may be sent to the Directorate General Fire Service, Civil Defence and Home Guards, Fire Cell, East Block 7, Level 7, RK Puram, New Delhi 110066 within 60 days from the date of publication of this advertisement. Applications received after the last date or application incomplete in any respect or those not accompanied by the required document or information will not be considered. Information about these vacancies has been published in Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for information in English, Rozgar Samachar for information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and made available on every Saturday. With this, we come to the end of this program. We will meet again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m.
You were listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com with Employment News as subject.